Hi guys, my name's Sarah and welcome to a day in the life of a liveaboard. So one thing I know people are probably curious about is my bathroom situation. I do use a locker room. Boys have it easy. Boys can pee off their boats. Girls, I mean, honestly, you probably could pee in a bucket and toss it over the side. I don't know. But I don't hook because I don't move my boat, the bathroom situation, I forget the legality on it, but you either have to drive it out to a dumping station or you have to go out to sea a very far distance. So I choose just not to use my bathroom. My locker room's really close by. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt, but it's like camping, you know, when you have to go, you just wake up and you walk a little further. It's not a convenience, but you know, that's part of the lifestyle. A locker room is very close. I can just pop up and go. So in the mornings, first thing I do when I wake up, I'll run up to the locker room while my coffee's getting hot. All right, let's make my coffee, because that's the most important meal of the day. And then most mornings I will sit here and this is where I drink my coffee. One, because it's pretty chilly, which on that note, I'm gonna turn my heat on for a second. You guys can hear that, that's my heat kicking on. I do have heat, I do have air conditioning. I know people asked about that. Yeah, I won't survive without it. If I can keep these closed, open. It's always beautiful out. Sun has been super bright. So you just wake up to just, I don't know, you can't beat waking up looking at the ocean. Okay, after I brush my teeth and everything, now I usually either go to the gym, work out on the boat, go for a run. I like to always get my energy out before work, just keeps my brain happy. Today it's actually really beautiful outside, so I think I'm gonna go for a run, because eventually it's gonna get really hot and running's not fun. I mean, I get it, running's never fun. Okay, I'm gonna go head out for a run, and then I'll be back to start prepping to get ready for work. Oh my God, running is exhausting. I also will never be a fitness influencer. I just look like I got hit by a truck every time I work out. But yeah, it's part of the morning routine, and it is beautiful out, so I'm happy I went outside and went for a run. Whew. Oh, post-workout, I will always stretch. Shout out to any of my hospitality workers over 30. When you're on your feet all day, your joints hate you, so bending over becomes the hardest thing ever. So trying to stretch is so critical. Post-workout, always have one more cup of coffee. And so you can see my lovely cabinet. I'm going with cereal today. Let's pull that out. Let's do that. All right, next up, I usually make my lunch and then I'll shower because we're cutting close on time. It's a lot of snacks. But yeah, so the lunch packed. I'm gonna finish my coffee and I'm gonna head up to the locker room, shower, and get ready for work. And that is my morning routine. Okay, shower. This lovely little bag carries all my stuff. This big white towel. And now I just need to get clothing. So got on my clothing, got my towel, got my tote. Yeah, going to the locker room to shower. Is it inconvenient? Yeah, but am I used to it? Yeah. And it's just part of the life? Yeah. All right. Post shower. Now I just rush to get ready because I have 15 minutes. favorite time of day before I head out. Whew. It's watering my little plants. All right, so that's the last of my morning routine before I head to work. Last thing I do is just make sure my lights are turned off, make sure everything's shut off. I'll run on my way out and shut off the water. But yeah, everything otherwise, that is my morning on the boat. I'm gonna head to work and I'll pick this back up when I get home. All right, arriving home from work. Yeah, beautiful night. Head in and probably gonna start dinner. Get some food in me. So as you can see, I have fresh lettuce here. We're gonna utilize that to make a nice salad. So I'll get into that. Okay, so as I said, for tonight for dinner, I have leftover pizza slices, so I'm gonna throw them in the oven. I have my salad here. And then we have a beautiful salad for the night on top of a heated up slice of pizza. Sometimes cooking on the boat, I like to keep it as simple as possible. Yeah, I can make it easy. A nice little slice of pizza. Not the worst night dinner. Now, I have two options. I sometimes sit on the food time, I sometimes sit on this. This is nice because I get a view. And then I usually turn on the DVD player. And then I'll sit and just enjoy my dinner. There's a nice breeze tonight too, but it is getting chillier. I can tell I'll probably end up shutting the door sooner than later. Pretty cold. So this is just the day in life. It's pretty simple. It's a pretty nice life. I don't ask for much, and I think it's perfect. As I said, I get to end my night with this view. Post dinner, I will usually wash my dishes, clean the sink, get everything squared away, so we're all set for the morning. And then I will usually go and grab my little tote from the bathroom. I keep it up there, and then I will head on out to brush my teeth, wash my face, and get ready for bed. I always do one final trip to the bathroom, but it is possible to brush my teeth on the boat. Now you may be wondering, what do you do on days when you don't have to work, days off? On days off, I usually spend my day doing a lot of different things. Ooh, that's a bright light. On my days off, I will sometimes go for long bike rides. I don't typically go to the beach. I have way too much energy to sit still on a beach. I do surf. I love to get out and get in the water and surf. But again, not in New Jersey till about July because the water is way too cold for me. And sometimes I'll do boat projects. Like currently I'm trying to work on my teak. Filming that for you too, so hopefully you'll see the before and afters. But yeah, I like to always do things on my day off. I work 6 days a week, so I usually get about 1 day off. So if I can, I want to be active on that day off and enjoy it as much as I can. On top of doing laundry, going to the bank, and all the other adulting I have to squeeze in on that day too. But anyway, also, end of the night, I find myself in this lovely little bed, my cozy, comfy little cabin, and I just get rocked to sleep in this great boat. So thanks for enjoying my day in the life.